Good morning, I'm Jim Scott, and this is your national weather forecast for Tuesday, January the 20th, 2026. And we're tracking a major shift in the national weather pattern this morning as another surge of Arctic air pushes across the eastern two-thirds of the country. Meanwhile, the west remains under a surge of high pressure, creating a sharp contrast from coast to coast. A significant lobe of polar vortex is diving south today, bringing what many meteorologists are calling the third and strongest Arctic wave of the month. This is a true mid-winter setup. Across the upper Midwest and Great Lakes, sub-zero temperatures are impacting nearly 40 million people, stretching from Minnesota all the way to Maine. Morning's lows are dropping into the minus teens and even minus 20s across parts of the upper Midwest. Wind chills are the big concern, especially for the morning commute. Cities like Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit are seeing dangerous wind chill values, making it feel much colder than the actual temperature. If you're heading out early, bundle up and limit time outdoors whenever you possibly can. We're also watching northwest flow snow showers continuing across the Great Lakes and into southern Appalachians. This is not a blockbusting blizzard, but light accumulation combined with extreme cold are creating slick, greasy road conditions. Travel may be tricky from western New York down through the mountains of West Virginia. West of the Rockies, the story is completely different. A strong ridge of high pressure is keeping the west warm and dry. Parts of California, Oregon, and the Southwest are running well above average for January, with some locations fluttering with records warmth. However, concerns are growing over the lack of mountain snowpack, especially in the Sierra Nevadas, as this dry pattern continues. The recent cold front has pushed deep into the south. Even Florida is feeling the chill. So the bottom line today, dangerous cold dominates much of the east, while the west stays warm and dry under high pressure. Continue to take cold weather precautions and stay tuned for updates as conditions evolve. I'm Jim Scott, and that's your national weather forecast from the Jim Scott's Weather Desk. Now here's a look at your weather forecast for the next few days for Indiana and Ohio. For Tuesday, we're looking at sunny skies, but it will stay very cold. High temperatures will reach near 22 degrees, with wind chill values as low as -6 at times. Winds will be out of the west at 6 to 9 miles per hour, adding to cold feel throughout the day. Tuesday night, clouds will begin to increase, with overnight lows dropping to around 17 degrees. Winds turn from the south, blowing 6 to 11 miles per hour, with wind gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. On Wednesday, we'll see mostly cloudy skies, with a slight chance of snow before 1 p.m. Snow chances remain low, around 20%, and any snow that does fall should be light. High temperatures will climb to near 37 degrees as the south winds increase to 14 to 18 miles per hour, wind gusts as high as 39 miles per hour. Wednesday night turns partly cloudy, with lows falling to around 22 degrees. Southwest winds continue to around 10 miles per hour, with wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. And then by Thursday, we'll see mostly sunny skies, with highs reaching near 28 degrees. Thursday night becomes mostly cloudy, with temperatures dropping back to around 7 degrees. So the big picture, cold weather continues, with a brief, milder stretch on Wednesday before colder air settles back in to the late week. As always, bundle up and keep checking back for updates. I'm Jim Scott, and that's your forecast from Jim Scott's Weather Desk. Stay safe, have a good day, and stay warm.